Okay, so afternoon guys, welcome to another episode of the Bearded Berserker with me, Matt, and I hope you're having a fantastic day out there, whatever you're doing, whatever you're getting up to, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to another one of my reviews. Now before we start, a huge massive thanks to each and every one of you guys out there supporting this channel, liking my videos, commenting and subscribing. It means a lot to me and the small brands out there, because this channel that I've set up, as well as my Instagram account, is not about me. It's about small brands, small companies, small businesses, individuals and even families that are making some amazing products out there. Whether it's skin products, beard products, hair products, clothing, all sorts of bits and pieces, we really need to get behind them and support them. Because let's face it, the other alternative we have is massive, huge brands out there that are almost selling their stuff because of the name, and in my opinion, with some of them, it's kind of like because they've got that status then that their name actually sells their product, whereas these smaller brands, etc., have to work like 5 times harder in order to get noticed, whereas the massive brands have millions that they can shell out into promoting, advertising and marketing their products that these small brands don't have. So they have to work so hard in order to get their products perfect, to get them out onto the market and recognised and noticed and people using them. So I'm here to show you guys there is an alternative. And in my opinion, I'm finding that the alternative is a lot better than the big brands out there, because they have to put all this extra time, effort, energy, love, care and passion into making their products. Now, each of one of these reviews that I have done and all constantly will do, I'm completely unbiased. Everything that I say is my own honest opinion, and I'm not affiliated to any of the brands whatsoever. So if there's something I love about the product, I will say reasons why I love it. If there's stuff that I don't like constructively, I will say reasons why I don't like it. With all beard products, hair products and skin products I review, I will score them out of 20. So at the end we'll score it 20 out of 20. Obviously it's fantastic stuff, I love it. 10 out of 10. It's all right, nothing to write home about. 0, I'm not going to touch that with a stinky stick, and that's going nowhere near my old mug. So that is how I score them. Now, with each of the reviews that I do, stuff that I go out and buy myself, stuff that gets sent through, I will actually use it first. It's not an unboxing of, because in my opinion, I'm not overly keen on unboxing videos, because I want to see what it's like, how it works, whether I get on with it, as opposed to just opening a box, smelling it, go, yeah, it kind of looks all right. So I have actually used this. As with all the reviews that I do, I will be putting links down below to the websites and everything else, so please go check them out afterwards. And this is a review from a European company called Follicle, and a bit of a strange one, this one. And this one is a beard growth kit. So I've looked at the products, I've used the products. We're going to go through the products and have a look at what was sent through, and I'm going to tell you a bit about the products, the packaging, the ingredients and stuff like that. Then afterwards, like I say, I'll be scoring it out of 20. So first of all, it came in a box like this. This is the box actually that it turned up in, from Follicle. And because every man deserves a beard, and inside with the items, with a load of kind of like woody straw stuff packaging, and didn't take too long to get here. Now there's 2 trains of thoughts on growing beards, okay? Some people say use this, it will grow a beard. Other people say you can't just use a product and it will grow a beard. A lot of it, in my opinion, is down to genetics. If you look back at family members, I'm not saying your mother and your sister and stuff, but your father's, grandfather's, brothers and stuff like that, and see what they're like if they had facial hair and how it grew to. That'll give you a rough sort of guesstimate of how your beard hair will grow. Now, everyone's beard grows differently. No 2 beards are the same. So if you think, which I did when I first started, because I knew nothing, I've literally been growing this for a year now. Well over a year now, actually. I've only had it ever trimmed once. When I first started, I imagined me growing this huge, big, volume, glossy beard, look badass. And soon into my journey of growing a beard, I realised that it's not necessarily always the case, because people have strong points in their beards. Everyone has got a weak point in their beards, stuff that they're not particularly happy with. So I believe that you can, through diet, exercise, not smoking. Yes, hands up, I do smoke and I vape. Through sort of eating the right fruit and vitamins, even taking supplements like biotin and stuff like that, and using beard oil on our skin, I think we can help improve and the quality of it. As far as growing a beard and the size and everything else, a lot of it will depend on your genetics and your genetic makeup. So the sun's streaming through here. I'm just going to close curtain a little bit. And so to see beard growth products on the market, I'm a bit skeptical because it can help you, give you the kind of like base blocks in order to grow a beard, but a lot of it is down to how your genetics are, whether you grow a beard. I mean, I've got a really nice thick front on mine, but my side bits are kind of a bit wispy and everything else. But I've learned that that's how my beard grows. My tash, I'm happy with my tash and everything. Tend to have these sort of like baldish patches here, but hey, that's fine. It's the way my beard grows, even with this sort of like darker streak that runs down the middle of it. Hey. But Follicle have sent me some products through, and basically their products are designed to help with growing a beard, which is great stuff. It's not one of these kind of sort of snake oil pills that, yeah, you take this and tomorrow morning you're going to wake up with a 3-foot long beard and it's bushy as hell. This is saying this will give you the good building blocks in helping you grow a beard. And so this is what they sent through. Enough with me rabbiting on about it. So they've sent through an oil, an exfoliator, scrub, micro needles, and basically a beard comb. So obviously when you're growing a beard, you need clean skin. There's no point with sort of blocked and trapped and horrible looking pores and everything else like that, clogged with dirt and stuff. So what they're saying is basically you use an exfoliator scrub first. This is what they've sent through. Nice simple packaging. There you have it. That's their logo on the front of it. Like I say, these are from Europe. Ingredients on the side, clearly labelled. Directions for use and precautions. Now this is basically a charcoal scrub. I've got to be very careful how I open this. It does have a protecting top on top of it. Just peel this away. Gently put that down. I don't want charcoal everywhere. And if I just move it to the side, you can see the charcoal that's in there. So this is meant to basically unclog your pores, basically cleans your face and everything, almost exfoliates. Well, we all know what exfoliator is, so I'm not going to go into too many details about this. Main ingredients that they use in this is dead sea salt and bamboo charcoal. And so you put this onto damp skin, circular motions, cleans all your pores out and everything else, gives you a good base. Charcoal exfoliator everywhere. Gives you a good, nice, clean start to your palette. Now after that, they've sent through this little gizmo to have a look at. This is what you use next. And this is micro needles. Now a lot of you probably heard about these nowadays. What they're basically designed to do is, on here are lots and lots of needles, and to be exact, there are 1,200 little needles in here at 0.25 millimeters long. It's 3.7 centimeters wide, and the needles are actually made out of a stainless steel. If I hold this up close to my bad camera on my iPad, you might just be able to see the rows of them. Hold it against my hand, you might see them. Probably not, but you can just about see them on the underside here. Very small little needles. These are designed to kind of almost like puncture the skin, of which the skin thinks there's been an injury, tries to heal it, sends keratin and collagen and stuff like that to the surface, increases blood flow, which gets everything working. Now, it will not create brand new hair follicles for you, but it kind of like brings everything to the surface that you need in order to grow and sort of heal your skin. It's not a painful thing. It's not like sitting on a bed of nails or anything, because like I say, the needles, as you can possibly see against my red shirt, are very, very small. So they're not designed to puncture too far in, just enough to get all the keratin and stuff going to the skin. Dun, dun, dun. Once you've done that, you then move on to the oil. Now the oil is, this one does have a slight scent to it. It's, talking of scents, almost a sandalwoody, foresty, clean, barberish sort of smell to that. It's not sweet fragrance, so it's lightly fragrance, but it's not a soap or anything like that. It's purely an exfoliating scrub. Then moving on to the oil, which is basically jojoba oil, argan oil, and macadamia nut oil. Same logo on the front, very simple labelling on it, your directions and everything else, ingredients and stuff. Comes with a little pipette on the top, in an amber glass bottle, which is designed so that any UV rays cannot break down and damage the oils that are inside. And basically, a lot of people use beard oil for the beard. It's kind of 50-50 in my opinion why you use beard oil, because it helps put natural oils back into the beard. It's also very good for the skin underneath in putting essential oils, because obviously as your hair grows it pulls oil out from your skin and your pores and everything else. So you're trying to put the oils back, help to keep the moisture within your beard so it doesn't dry out and everything. So it's kind of like twofold. It's for your skin and for your beard. So this is designed basically, as you know, with beard oil and stuff like that, designed to put moisture into what you're growing and into your skin again and replenish it with some of the oils. This one is an unscented oil. I have smelt it. Yeah, pretty much unscented. You can just about detect the base oils that they use in there, the jojoba, argan and macadamia oil. And then they've sent through a beard comb as well. So obviously once you grow a beard, you want to keep it looking nice. Plus, if you sort of like use it to massage your skin through there, it helps bring blood vessels closer to the surface and everything. Very nice comb actually. It comes in a little leather wallet pouch with a logo on the front of it, made out of sandalwood. Smells nice. And so yeah, and it's got their logo on the front, Follicle. And so that is what they've sent through. Now I have used this. I'm finding the exfoliator is a great exfoliator. It's very difficult to judge on beard growing when you already have a beard, and it's designed to kind of like help people with problem areas and stuff like that grow hairs. Because obviously, like I say, when you're a youngster, you're always dying to have a beard and moustache. Some people have the genetics that they just see, even at school. We had a couple of kids at school that they, before they'd sort of like even gone through puberty, you could see facial hair starting growing on them. Some people just don't. Some people are blessed, and others are just kind of normal. That I found the older that I get, the easier that I found it to grow a beard. When I was young and wanted to grow a beard, I couldn't. But a lot of it is to do with genetics. But it's a very good scrub. That is, it's very, very nice and cleans the pores out very nicely. The comb itself, fantastic. Nice little bit of kit. I like the fact that it's in a wallet as well. I like the logo. I like the fact that it's made out of sandalwood too, and it's got the different prong sizes. You've got your wide gauge and you've got your narrow gauge as well. I have done other videos about on combs and stuff like that, and why you should use these and proper beard brushes and beard combs instead of your regular 30p or pound plastic ones. Basically, the cheap ones, the plastic ones that you buy for 30p, pound or whatever, they're literally pressed in the machine, then they're taken out, and in between all the actual tines or whatever you want to call it, prongs on the comb, basically they haven't got nice flush edges, and now they've got bits of plastic stuck to them and stuff like that, which can snag your beard, damage your beard, tear your beard, cut your beard. And as you'll see with a proper beard comb, it's got none of that on there, so it glides through your beard very nice and easily, detangles without snagging and everything else like that. But I have done other videos on beard combs. And also this doohickey micro needles. I've used it. I'm continuously using it. I am not scoring it as yet, this thing on it, because I'm trying it up here. Now I do have a few hairs that grow higher up on sort of like a cheek line up here. I am starting to feel what I can only describe as bum fluff starting to come through and everything. Now, I always do try and keep my face clean and scrubbed. I don't use hair shampoos. I use proper beard shampoos on my beard and stuff like that in order to try and make it as healthy as I can without stripping the oils into it. So I'm going to come back in a month or so and do a follow-up review on this whole kit to see if it's done anything for me. There's no point me really doing it on my cheeks and stuff like that because obviously I've got hair there and on my chin and under here. So I'm trying it a bit higher up because I do have hairs sprouting out. You probably can't see them, but they sort of come down at an angle like that. So it's going to be, I'm just trying, they didn't really grow properly, which is always coming there, or I cut them down to this line that I have here. But I'm interested to see whether I can get them growing up slightly higher. So that is kind of like my test patch for this. Now the oil itself, fantastic oil. It's what you would find pretty much in 99.9% of your standard beard oils. It is an unscented oil. Like I say, the scrub is great, exfoliator, whatever you want to call it. This is good as well. The comb, this, be interested to see. But the actual quality of it, yeah, plastic handle. It's nice, rolls freely and everything. It's not painful to use, but I'm going to come back to you on that. But it's a nice piece of kit and is well made. It comes in a little holder. And you get a sanitizer spray with it as well to sanitize it as well, rather than sort of like dirt and stuff building up on it. Now, everything that they've sent through, the oil, the exfoliator, the comb and the needles, you can either buy them individually or as a kit. So the kit for the whole thing, getting rid of the charcoal off of my notes, the whole kit, because it's Europe based, is 450 kroner. Or krone, which is coming in at £36.94. So that's all four of those bits that I've just shown you. Now, individually, oil is coming in at 249 kroner, which is working out at £20.44. The exfoliator scrub, 299 kroner, which is coming in at £24.55. These were literally all put through a cash currency converter just before I started doing the review, so it's update on sort of conversion rates. Beard comb, 99 kroner, which is coming in at £11.33, and the micro needles, 199 kroner, which is coming in at £16.34. So obviously there's a lot of saving on buying the whole kit itself. The beard oil, I like to say, it's good stuff. It is unscented. So if you do go out and buy that, remember there is no scent to it. The exfoliator is good. The comb is good. I think they're all reasonably priced, especially sort of like up with the market on what beard oils and stuff are at the moment. Anywhere around about sort of, well, kind of £6 all the way up to around about the 20 odd pound mark. Obviously you'd probably have to pay shipping on top of this. I don't know whether they have various deals going on and off every now and again. Nice looking set of products. I like the simplistic look of them. They're nice. Do I think it's worth it? I think the whole set for £36.94, I think it's a good set. Will it help you grow a beard? I will let you decide that. Because everyone has got different opinions on beards and stuff. All I would say is keeping your skin clean, exfoliated, using an oil to help replenish missing oils, keeping your beard hydrated and stuff like that. Using a beard comb, using these, eating properly, as in your 5 a day, fresh fruit and veg, vitamins, minerals and stuff. Not smoking. Yes, like I said, I do smoke. And stuff like that. Everything that you do is a building block that can help. Ultimately, in my opinion, your genetics will play a huge part in it. I've had friends before that have grown the most beautiful curled moustaches and stuff like that, but cannot grow a beard for toffee. I've seen people with fantastically big, thick, bushy beards that can grow them down to here. Mine has almost reached almost like a terminal length, and it stays that kind of length and is not really growing particularly much now. It's all down to the individual and their genetic makeup of how your beard is going to grow, but with good solid structure on growing it, not using shampoo that you use on your hair for your beard and the bit facial hair that you do have, treating it properly, not overwashing it, oiling it, balming it, using beard butter, and just general nice living can help. So yes, this will help, but it's not a guarantee that you're going to grow a massively huge big beard unless you have the genetics for that, in my opinion. So it now comes to scoring it. I think everything's been well made. I think the prices are kind of okay for it. Don't get me wrong, you could possibly find cheaper alternatives out there to it individually, but as a kit form, the whole thing for £36.94, so that's kind of working out tenner for the scrub, tenner for the oil, tenner for the doohickey, and £6.94 for this. I think if you break it down into the individual components as opposed to buying them individually, it works out a lot cheaper. And I think for that price, for the kit itself, £36.94, it's a good little buy. Like I say, I will be doing an updated review on this in a couple of month to a couple of months' time to see how this bit's growing on me. But I will keep you posted on that. But I'm going to score it 19 out of 20 because I like the direction that they're heading in. I understand the fact that they haven't put a fragrance in here because everyone's got different preferences when it comes to fragrance. And if they brought out a woody fragrance, people don't like woody fragrances and stuff like that. I think the design of their packaging is quite a nice design. It's simplistic. It kind of shows you what it is and what it does. I like the way that they have all the ingredients. They're not shying away about what's inside their products. I think they are well made. I will rescore it again at the end of a couple of months' time out of 20 to see how I think it's performed, especially with this. Because, yeah, I've only had it through for a few days, so it's not fair for me to turn around and give a complete score on something when I haven't really given it long enough to work. It's like taking diet pills and saying, well, I've used it for 2 days, I'm still the same weight. You do need to take time with everything. You know, growing your beard doesn't happen overnight. Can't take a wonder pill and suddenly next morning, boom, you got a big, huge, glossy beard. So everything does take time. So I will be coming back to this one to do a review for it in the future. Like I say, I will be putting links down below to Follicle. So please go give them a check out and have a look and see what you think to them. Please comment down below because I'll be interested in your thoughts. Thank you guys. This ends another review from the Bearded Berserker. And for the products from Follicle, thank you very much for them to sending that through. I really do appreciate it. I'll keep them posted on how it performs. And they do offer a full refund as well if nothing happens over a course of, I think it's 120 days or something like that. But you'll need to go and read up on the website about that. But thank you guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you again on the next review from the Bearded Berserker. If there's anything anybody out there would like help, support with, reviewing, stuff like that, please get in touch with me. Either comment down below, send us a message on Instagram. I'm Viking Beard Matt over there. But thank you guys. Have a wonderful afternoon. Keep on taking care of each other. Keep on loving each other. Keep on growing those beards. Look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Bearded Berserker. Have a great one, guys. Thank you.